Alright. That should be good now. I have no clue what just happened because the internet is... That's really weird. Hold on. We might be back because my kilobytes are throttling right now and my internet's showing no signs of... My internet's showing no signs of being off, like anything wrong with it. I think we're good now. Huh. I think we're good now. That's so weird. My kilobytes just kind of throttled there. Like, down really hard. Yeah, I actually have no clue what happened there. Internet was fine. I don't know, maybe OBS just had like a senior moment? That's so annoying, that means it's gonna show up on my channel as 2 videos. That's mildly annoying. It's up to Julian. Hey Luna, how's the audio now that it DC'd and reconnected? Reset. Cool. Glad to hear it. Resetto. Alright. Awesome. I just wanted to make sure that didn't mess with that somehow. Yeah, I have no earthly idea why that happened. Do this really quick. It had to be some kind of software crash because, at least I'd bank on it being a software crash because OBS hit 0 kilobytes, and it hit 0 kilobytes and just didn't even up or down. It just hit 0 and it stopped. So, yeah, that's mildly annoying. It's working fine now. It's just mildly annoying because that's gonna split me up into 2 VODs. My neat, crisp, clean YouTube format of episodic is, it's ruined. That's alright, though. Speaking of which... I'll use that last skill salt on Julian if it means winning this fight. Mega Hawk. Mega Hawk. Come on. I need this to be over. I need this fight to be over. Come on. And it looks like we're... If I can just win, I'll take it. If I can just win the fight, I'll take it. We got it! Hey! Okay, cool. Sorry if I peeked there. I hope I can buy skill salts, because... yeah, we're gonna need those. The ring. What ring could he possibly be talking about? That door said we needed a ring. I didn't quite go up this way yet, so I didn't want to go too far off the beaten, but it kind of looks like that's what I've got to do. Alright. Yeah, we're back. Man, I'm gonna need to remember to look that up later, just to see if, for the future, if that was preventable. I'll tell you what, before I switched to a power line adapter, the internet was the biggest obstacle to streaming. Especially because I stream on Wi-Fi. I do not stream from a physical connection. It's given the home situation, it's just not that viable. Yeah, there we go. Speaking of which, tomorrow, well, today, technically, for me at least, today is Sunday. Got any fun plans for your day off, Timodicus? Big old demon. Kitty mug. Well, I hope you don't have too much to grade after well, that makes sense, especially since you probably have more of a bedtime on Sunday. It probably makes sense for you to use that, kind of treat that like a business day almost. I thought I saw an enemy over here. Was I mistaken? Oh, you know what? This room's probably just a dead end. Romancing Saga 2 had a lot of dead end rooms. Oh, definitely. Friday I got back from the movies around 1 and went to sleep at like 3 and I woke up 1. This afternoon was great. Oh. I usually get up about the same time every day. Which is like 9:30. I would probably wake up earlier, but I'm up doing this so late all the time. Like, the reason I stream so late is just because it's the most opportune time, even though I'm currently unemployed, I do try to occupy my time constructively. But oh, speaking of, what movie did you go see? I meant to ask that earlier when you told me you went to the movies yesterday. What movie did you go see? Khalid might actually... Oh, duh. Rogue One. I'm so embarrassed. I literally said Rogue One's the best Star Wars movie. I'm sorry. Please forgive that. I'm such a dunce. Yeah, Rogue One. Best Star Wars movie. I'm pretty sure that is both mine and Luna's favorite of the Star Wars movies. Ooh, this enemy is kind of tough. Well, thank you. I appreciate your understanding. See, that's what I was talking about with me, conversations with me involving multiple subjects, because I'm pretty sure the reason I forgot was because as soon as we start... Yeah, you're too strong for me. Too strong for me. I'm pretty sure the reason I forgot is because we got into the logistics of how Rogue One is the, at least in my opinion, the best Star Wars movie. Okay, is this the same room that I was in already? Or is this just symmetrical? Not symmetrical. This place's design is really confusing. That room was a dead end, but looks like there's something here. That's right, we were here. Split staircase, door on the other side. Let's see if this is one of those dead end rooms. Yep, it sure is. I'm assuming you've seen the newest Star Wars trilogy. Going off the assumption. Yeah, me neither on the shows. I watched like the first season of The Mandalorian. It was cool, but you know, the whole TV series thing, this is just me personally. I read a lot of the Star Wars novels when I was growing up. So when I think of Star Wars expanded universe, I don't really think of TV shows. I think of books more than shows. At this point, I'd call myself a casual fan. I used to be a hardcore Star Wars fan. Episode 8, The Last Jedi, kind of ruined Star Wars for me a little bit. I saw that movie in theaters. I was swearing. It was not pleasant. Oh, I just saw that, actually. I figured out why my stream crashed. My hardware encoder stopped working. Like, it looked like it had a hiccup. By the way, never buy, if you're looking at computers, never buy AMD. Always get NVIDIA for GPU. I didn't know. I mean, the computer I'm on, I really like, but I'm not a fan of NVIDIA's GPU. Or not a fan of AMD's GPU. NVIDIA has the best GPU and the best encoder. Yes, my other so before I was using this computer, I actually ran my streams from a laptop with a really good NVIDIA graphics card in it. Unfortunately, so my backup plan for the stream, if I couldn't fix the sound, was to run off my old computer, because the reason I stopped using it is because the factory battery finally took a dump, and I thought my graphics card might have been fried, but it was just the battery. I ordered a new one on Amazon. I was gonna replace it today. Got the back off the laptop. Amazon sent me the wrong graphics card. Got a 56 watt hour instead of a 51, so I have to rectify that. But luckily I got the sound thing figured out, so it all kind of worked out. But yeah, AMD is really, really good for gaming, from what I understand. AMD's hardware, AMD Radeon is really good at playing games. Games that use a high bit transfer. The absolute highest you can transfer video to Twitch at any given point is 6,000 kilobits per second. Radeon thrives more in the 10,000s, so you can still use it to stream on Twitch, but it's just going to be a lot. Ooh, that's a back attack. Not a back attack, but an ambush. Yeah, I didn't really start using, I always used computers for my job, but I didn't really start using computers on a personal level until really the beginning of this year. So most of the education I have as far as what's good and what's not has been trial and error. So I know now every GPU I have in the future will be NVIDIA, but this AMD is not like awful. This is kind of a strong little PC for what it is. But definitely. And it's less so. Ooh, rip Monica. It's less so the GPU itself and more the hardware encoder. Hardware AMD versus NVENC. NVENC is leagues better. Hyperhammer. I wonder if our... Ooh, we need to give Ellen... Yeah. Okay, cool. So we can still, I'll shop around. I will shop around myself. Like, I like to experience a few different things, get to, test the pros and cons myself, especially because the internet. Look at that walk Ellen does when you hover over her. But, I like to kind of, experience them for myself a little bit. However, that's just because the internet is so volatile now, and everyone, back in the day, you used to find one review on the product you were shopping for, and you only had that interview to go on, or that, not the interview, but review to go off of. So now that the internet is as volatile as it is, I don't think you're gonna necessarily get a fair opinion all the time on products you're buying. That laptop is literally one of the best computers I've owned. Like, the one I'm on now with the AMD, it's great. It wasn't a bad purchase. Like, I don't regret buying it, but it's definitely, like, the GPU, the processor is stronger. Like, this computer has a much stronger processor than the laptop did, but, you can do software encoding for your streams. Like, you can pick X264 instead of using your GPU, but I don't recommend that unless you're going for a significantly lower bitrate and a lower video quality, because unless you have a good cooling source, it can be a heckin' strain on your processor. Okay, so we're looking for some ring. I feel like we hit the end of this place, but it said return the slab. So I'm gonna look it up really quick. Just, you know, full transparency. I'm gonna look it up real quick so I'm not wasting anyone's time. Ah, I see now. That makes sense. Oh, see, this is the SaGa learning curve at work. You actually have to come here first, get to the end. You have to see the message saying the ring. That unlocks a subquest. I see now. One fish. I just went ahead and clicked my add button, but Demodicus, since you're subbed, so you should be exempt from that. Yep. I think Luna's asleep now, but both of you would be exempt from that. Just gonna make sure I actually triggered this message so I don't have to run all the way. Ooh, back here. I don't want to do ambush. Oh, still ambushed. Worse than before. All right. Let me go about this on my own terms here. There we go. Oh, that's actually strong. Two of those strong enemies. The ring. Backtracking. Okay. Backtracking. Like forced plot-centric backtracking is a sin in these kinds of games. Demodicus, have you ever played Star Ocean 2 or Star Ocean: The Second Story or Star Ocean: Second Evolution, which is the PSP remake? Have you played any version of Star Ocean 2? Because I'll tell you about some backtracking. Okay, well it's Star Ocean 2 is probably one of my favorite video games of all time. It's easily in my top 5, and it's probably top 3. But it's a space drama sci-fi JRPG. Came out in like '99 for the PlayStation 1. But basically you don't unlock a way to fast travel in the game until, kind of like most JRPGs of the era, you don't unlock it till like the very end of the game. So there's kind of a sort of linear progression where you're going from place to place, and it's one of those games where there's multiple people you can recruit, and if you recruit person X, you won't be able to get person Y. Well, the character I always want to recruit is a woman named Opera. She has 3 eyes. She's the like opposite of Tarangalila. She has 3 eyes, 2 here and then 1 on her forehead. and she has a big machine gun. And after you get really far into the game, to recruit her, to even know she exists, you have to backtrack all the way back to the beginning of the game. The game has an atrocious encounter rate, like that shows in its age, but you have to backtrack all the way back to the beginning. It's honestly easier to just fight the battles than it is to run from them. So I've done that twice. Like, I've played through that game and recruited Opera twice. Both times I've done it, it takes at least an hour each direction. So it's a 2-hour detour to be able to just to hit that flag so you can recruit Opera. You got that right. Did you ever... Final Fantasy IX. At the halfway point of Disc 2. How in the world was I supposed to know that you have to go, when you're going to the new continent? How was I supposed to know that you're supposed to go to the Q's Marsh, find Kina, and Kina takes you underground? How are we supposed to know that? The waterfall thing in Earthbound, how are you supposed to know that? How are you supposed to know the waterfall thing? Don't you have to stand there for like 3 minutes? So did you know? Did a viewer tell you, or did you look it up? Be honest. No shame. Ooh. Let me assign skills real quick. Yeah, oh, me too. Especially like living an adult life. There's no way